Good evening, and welcome to tonight's romantic bedtime story. Find a comfortable position, let your body relax, and allow the day to gently fade away. Tonight's story is meant to be slow, soft, and peaceful. There is no rush, no noise to follow, only quiet words, gentle emotions, and a love that feels like a dream. As you listen, let your breathing slow, your thoughts grow lighter, and your mind drift naturally towards rest. This is a story about connection, about love that appears in the quiet of the night, and about a name whispered by dreams before it's ever spoken aloud. So close your eyes, listen softly, and let the night take care of you. The Song of Two Hearts, a gentle romantic bedtime story. In the valley of Lyrian, music was not simply heard, it was felt. Songs could coax flowers to bloom before spring, lull restless rivers into stillness, and soothe aching hearts better than time ever could. Every child was taught to hum before they could write their name, and every home carried melodies woven into its walls like warm light. But not everyone could hear the magic. Elias had been born without the gift. To him, music was silence shaped like memory. He could see fingers dance across strings, watch lips part in song, feel vibrations through the floor. But the melodies themselves lived forever just beyond his reach. Still, he loved music more deeply than most. He became a composer not because he could hear, but because he understood. He studied patterns, emotion, rhythm, and the way people's faces softened when a song reached them. He wrote compositions by intuition and heart, guided by the way the world felt. And then, he couldn't hear her, but the world responded. The breeze curved toward her, flowers leaned closer, and the lantern flames swayed as if bowing. Even Elias felt it, a warmth blooming in his chest, steady and sure, as though something inside him had recognized her before his mind could. When she finished, she opened her eyes and found him watching. "I'm sorry," he signed, then spoke softly as well. "I didn't mean to intrude." She smiled, unembarrassed. "You didn't. I don't sing for people. I sing for moments." That night they talked beneath the lantern glow. Mira was a singer born with a rare gift. Her voice carried magic so pure it could stir the soul without effort. Yet she was restless, uneasy with her own power. Elias told her the truth about himself, that he couldn't hear music. Instead of pity, her eyes filled with curiosity. "Then how do you write songs that move everyone?" she asked. He thought for a moment. "I listen with everything else." They began meeting often after that. Mira would sing and Elias would watch the way her shoulders lifted, the way her breath shaped each phrase. He'd place his hand lightly on the ground to feel the vibrations, studying the emotion rather than the sound. Later he would write, and she would sing his compositions aloud, becoming the voice of his unspoken melodies. Something tender grew between them, unhurried, like a dawn that takes its time. Yet there was a sadness Mira couldn't hide. One evening, as the moon rose pale and full, she finally told him why. "There's a song I meant to sing," she whispered. "A song so powerful it will echo beyond." When he finished, he handed her the pages. "I can't hear it," he said, "but it's yours." The night she sang it, the valley fell completely still. As Mira's voice rose, something impossible happened. Elias felt it, not as sound, but as truth. Her song didn't reach his ears. It reached her heart. Tears slipped down his face as he finally understood. Love had found a way around silence. When the last note faded, Mira was crying too. "You gave me a song that lets me stay," she said. "It bound my magic to this place, to you." Elias smiled, resting his forehead against hers. "Then stay," he said simply. And she did. Together they proved that the deepest The valley slept more deeply after that night, not because it was quieter, but because it felt complete. Elias and Mira settled into a gentle rhythm together, the kind that doesn't announce itself, but slowly becomes essential. Mornings began with soft lights spilling through open windows. Evenings ended with shared silence that felt just as meaningful as conversation. Mira continued to sing, though she no longer sang to the sky alone. She sang in the kitchen while water warmed for tea. She sang while folding linen, while walking beside Elias through winding paths, while lanterns were lit one by one at dusk. Her voice carried magic still, but now it was tempered with warmth, less like a force of nature, more like a steady heartbeat. Elias listened in his own way. He watched the rise and fall of her breath, the way her expression shifted with emotion. He noticed how the world reacted, not dramatically, but subtly. Flowers leaned, shadows softened. Even the air seemed to rest when she sang. At night, they shared music together. Elias would place his hands lightly over hers on the table, feeling the faint vibration as she hummed. He would write while she rested nearby, sometimes with her head against his shoulder, sometimes half asleep beneath a blanket. Sometimes they lay beneath the stars, wrapped in shared warmth, listening to the valley breathe. Mira would hum softly, not even forming a full song, just sound enough to feel. Elias would trace gentle patterns on her hand, counting heartbeats instead of notes. In those moments, the world felt very far away. Years passed like that, peaceful, full, unremarkable in the way that truly good things often are. And one night, as sleep began to claim them, Mira whispered, "Do you know why this song let me stay?" Elias murmured, half dreaming, "Why?" "Because it wasn't meant to travel far," she said softly. "It was meant to belong." She rested her head against his chest, listening to the steady rhythm there. Elias smiled, eyes closed. Outside, the valley slept, cradled. And now, as the story comes to a gentle close, allow your breathing to slow even more. There is nothing left to think about, nothing left to hold on to. Let the feelings from this story settle quietly in your heart, like moonlight resting on still water. If your eyes are already closed, let them remain that way. If you're still awake, that's perfectly okay. Simply rest and allow sleep to arrive in its own time. Thank you for sharing this quiet moment and for letting this story keep you company tonight. Wherever you are, may you feel calm, safe, and gently cared for. Good night, and may your dreams be soft, warm, and full of peace.